We all know The Legend of Zelda, the best beloved game series that's been going on for a long time. And if you love horror, you probably have heard of Creepypastas. Wonderful, terrific stories shared through websites, subreddits, and much, much more. There's creepypastas about basically anything you could imagine, including video games, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. Legend of Zelda creepypastas are usually pretty good, and today I'm bringing you the top 5 best Legend of Zelda creepypastas. Some of these are well known, but not all of them. So please enjoy today's video about the creepypastas about Legend of Zelda. Number 5. Happiness for Sale. Happiness for Sale explains how an old man wanders through the narrator's subdivision and whispers to the children playing by the side of the road. It's actually pretty creepy in that aspect of how just creepy and ominous his character is. He's silent to the author, and this really unnerves the author. And they begin to have dreams about the old man, and creepy things start to happen surrounding the old man's parents in his subdivision. And he turns out to be the heavy mask salesman. I do like how unique this one is, but it's number 5 because heavy mask salesman's not going to be in real life. Number 4, Ben's Origins. Now, even though this is an origin story, I still thought I would include it, because it's still pretty good by itself. Now, it explains how Ben and his father went to a lake, but it doesn't really say why they go to the lake. It just says his father is an alcoholic and has been drinking that day. I guess that's why they went to the lake. It's still pretty good on how it goes to explain how his drunk dad pushes him into the lake and he begins to drown, and his father lets him die, and then he somehow goes to the Majora's Mask cartridge. Now, it's not number 4 because it doesn't completely make sense why they would go to the lake and why he went to the cartridge, since the cartridge wasn't really in his pocket or anything like that. But it's still number 4 because I still thought. Number 3, The Old Man's Secret. I found this one really good because the old man is just mysterious, and so is his secret, because it's a secret. And I loved how they described the man insane and taught what crazy logics, what were going behind his head, and told us about the hallucinations he had, but very vaguely, so it was still a secret. And the visions, just all we can do is imagine how terrible they were, because they're not described in great detail. No one could understand him, they say, and they say how he's just misunderstood completely. And it takes place inside the already creepy game of Majora's Mask and uses its horror it already had beautifully and doesn't try and pile a bunch of things on top of it and make it seem like it wasn't. Number 2, Legend of Zelda Bootleg Hack. This story explains how a video game is glitching and weird things begin to happen, including weird things to the narrator, kind of like in the Ben Drowned story. I don't like it as much because, like I said, it's sort of like the Ben Drowned story and isn't as unique as some of the other ones on this list. But it's still kind of creepy, and I like it because it's like Ben Drowned, and it has the same scare factor as that story, and I did love that story. It isn't as scary though, but it's still a good one because it's just partially unique in which they decided to use a different game. Number 1, Binge Round, my favorite. So this story played out beautifully, and it just had all the scary things you could want, but it didn't mash them on top of each other and make it seem like it was just a terrible mess of just cliche things used to try and scare people. It wasn't too bad like that. It was wonderful and just brought life to story. And it's not too realistic seeming. Like, it doesn't seem too terribly realistic. But it seems like it could be, I guess, if you had a big imagination. So I really liked this story. And it was great in so many ways. And lots of people love it. And it's inspired so many people, including me. Thank you for watching this video. This was fun to make because I got to look online of the wide web of stories and just look for a good Legend of Zelda creepypasta. I did find some more than this, and I found some that were pretty good, but they didn't make it on this list because I decided I would make this a top 5 and not anything higher than that because I saw other things to do today. Well, this video was entertaining to make, like I said, and thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and support, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will probably be another creepypasta related video. Thanks you all for watching. Bye!